There are films, and then there are miracles. In 1994, The Shawshank Redemption quietly entered theaters, earning little attention and making modest money. But time has a way of revealing greatness. And so, this film, once overlooked, became the #1 highest-rated film in history, a masterpiece worshipped around the world. Behind its soul-stirring message of hope are the men and women who brought Andy, Red, Brooks, Norton, and the prisoners of Shawshank State Penitentiary to life. Today, we revisit them all, every major cast member, every key supporting actor, every unforgettable face who shaped cinema's most inspiring story. Where are they now? Who is still with us? And what legacies do they leave behind? Welcome to The Shawshank Redemption, Then and Now. Tim Robbins, Andy Dufresne. Born October 16, 1958. Current age, 67. In the movie, Andy Dufresne, a bank employee wrongly sentenced to 2 life sentences. Tim Robbins brings to Andy the calm, intelligence, and emotional undercurrent that has made the world love the character for over 30 years. At the time of filming, Robbins was already a powerhouse actor, having starred in Bull Durham and Jacob's Ladder. After Shawshank, his career took a legendary turn, winning an Oscar for his supporting role in Mystic River and becoming a talented film director with Dead Man Walking. Today, at 67, Robbins is still active in the arts, appearing in independent films, directing theater, and actively participating in social causes. He is still remembered as the face that made Andy Dufresne an immortal symbol of hope. Morgan Freeman, Ellis Red Redding. Born June 1, 1937. Current age, 88. In the movies, Red, the classic storyteller and the man who can earn everything. Morgan Freeman was 57 when he played Red, and this role established him as one of the most beloved voices in cinema history. His deep voice is almost like a second soul to the film. After Shawshank, he exploded with a series of blockbusters. C7N, Bruce Almighty, The Dark Knight Trilogy, and won an Oscar for Million Dollar Baby. Now 88, Freeman is still working hard on films, voiceovers, and documentaries. He remains one of Hollywood's living icons, a real-life Red full of wisdom and composure. Bob Gunton, Warden Norton. Born November 15, 1945. Current age, 80. In the movie, prison director Samuel Norton, a symbol of dictatorship and lies. Bob Gunton plays Norton so cold and dangerous that the audience hates him, in the best way. With his military background and extensive stage experience, Gunton brings an unmatched power energy. After Shawshank, he continued to appear in Demolition Man, Argo, 24, and Daredevil. Today, Bob Gunton still appears occasionally in films, and is considered the classic villain of his generation. William Sadler Haywood. Born April 13, 1950. Current age, 75. In the movie, Haywood one of the most familiar prisoners of the Red Group. Sadler had an extensive career before Shawshank, most notably Die Hard 2. His portrayal of Haywood is intimate, funny, and sometimes heartbreaking. In the following years, he starred in The Green Mile, Bill and Ted 3, and a series of television series. Currently, he remains active in both film and voice acting. Clancy Brown, Captain Hadley. Born January 5, 1959. Current age, 66. In the movie, Captain of the Guard Byron Hadley, Shawshank's Nightmare. Clancy Brown owns the famous voice used in SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, Justice League, Star Wars. But in Shawshank, he is the terrifying dark side of the system, ruthless, violent, cold. Clancy's performance laid the foundation for a series of villainous roles to come. He still regularly participates in blockbusters like John Wick, Chapter 4, and contributes his voice to many animations. Gil Bellows Tommy Williams. Born June 28, 1967. Current age 58. In the movie, Tommy, a young prisoner who brings new hope to Andy. Gil Bellows creates a vivid and human Tommy. The moment Tommy stands in the yard talking about who really killed Andy is one of the most beloved scenes in the movie. Bellows continued his career with Ally McBeal, Patriot, and many Canadian television projects. He currently works as an actor and producer. James W. Chaitimori, Brooks Hatlin. Born October 1, 1921. Died on February 19, 2009, aged 88. In the movie, Brooks, the old librarian, a symbol of the pain of not being able to fit in. James Whitmore delivers a performance that brings the audience to tears. The image of Brooks writing, "Brooks was here," is one of the immortal moments in cinema history. Whitmore was an Oscar nominee and had a prolific career in theater, politics, and film. He passed away in 2009, leaving behind a huge legacy and endless love from his fans. Mark Arolistioin, Boggs Diamond. Born December 7, 1956. Current age 69. In the movie, Boggs Diamond, leader of the Sisters, perpetrator of Andy's abuse. Ralston is familiar from Aliens and The Departed. With Shawshank, he portrays a terrifyingly haunting villain. Currently, he still works as an actor and voice actor in Halo, Young Justice. JEFFRYDMUNN, District Attorney Jail. Born April 25, 1947. Current age 78. In the film, plays prosecutor and character in opening flashback. He is widely known for his roles in The Green Mile and The Walking Dead. Larry Brandenburg Skeet. Born May 3, 1948. Died on January 3, 2023, aged 75. In the movie, Prisoner Skeet, a familiar member of the Red Group. His performance was quiet but profound. After the film, he appeared in Fargo and many television productions. JFFRSON Mays. Born June 8, 1965. Role Jerry, a bank employee who handles Andy's financial records. Current age 60. Jefferson Mays doesn't appear much in the film, but his role as Jerry plays an important role as Andy begins to build his financial cover. Outside of film, Jefferson is a highly successful stage actor, winning a Tony Award for I Am My Own Wife and being praised for his versatility. He still performs on Broadway and has appeared on television shows like Law and Order and The Americans. Neilgiuntoli. Born December 20, 1959. Role Jigger, a prisoner in Red's group. Current age 66. Neil Giuntoli was a familiar face in the 90s, appearing in Child's Play, The Untouchables, and Seinfeld. After Shawshank, he turned to writing plays and acting on stage in Chicago. Neil now appears less in films, mainly as a screenwriter and stage director. Bill Bolender. Born November 14, 1940. Role Elmo Blatch, the person who indirectly caused Andy to be wrongfully convicted. Current age 85. Bill Bolender played supporting roles in many films such as RoboCop 2, The Silence of the Lambs, Twin Peaks. Although only appearing briefly, the character Elmo Blatch was an important piece in explaining Andy's tragedy. He is now retired and rarely appears in public. Don McManus. Born November 8, 1959. Role Guard Wiley, a guard at Shawshank Prison. Current age 65. Don McManus appeared in Austin Powers, Under the Silver Lake, Criminal Minds. After Shawshank, he was a household name in television and independent films. Don is still active in cinema and is a frequent guest star on American television. Frank Medrano. Born May 20, 1958. Role Fat Ass, a new prisoner who greatly influences Andy's first scene. Current age, 67. The role of Fat Ass, though brief, was extremely memorable and set the film's tragic tone. Frank Medrano later starred in Blue Streak, The X-Files, and NYPD Blue. He is now retired and rarely appears in films. Paul McCrane. Born January 19, 1961. Role, Guard Trout, uncredited in theatrical release, but included in production files. Current age, 64. Paul McCrane is best known for ER, RoboCop, 24. His appearance in Shawshank, though small, marked one of the early stages of his career. He is now a successful television director, having directed many episodes of ER, CSI, Glee. And as we look back on the cast of The Shawshank Redemption, more than 30 years since the film first reached audiences, one thing becomes clear. Shawshank was never just a movie. It was a miracle of storytelling, brought to life by exceptional actors whose dedication shaped one of the greatest films ever made. From Tim Robbins' quiet resilience, to Morgan Freeman's timeless voice of hope, to every supporting actor, from guards, inmates, to background performers, each contributed a thread to the tapestry that became cinematic history. Some of them are still working today, still inspiring new generations of actors. Some have retired quietly, living peaceful lives far from Hollywood. And some have already passed on, leaving behind memorable scenes that continue to live forever on screen. But whether they are still with us or not, their performances remain immortal. The Shawshank Redemption taught us that hope is a powerful thing. And now, decades later, the very people who brought that message to life continue to remind us why cinema matters. Thank you for joining us on this journey, revisiting the past, celebrating the present, and honoring the legacy of every cast member who helped build the world of Shawshank. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Then and Now, Where Are They Now, and full cast retrospectives. And as Red once said, get busy living or get busy dying. We choose living through stories, through cinema, and through the memories these actors left behind. See you in the next video.